My meditation for the class was called Serenity in Switzerland, a mindfulness-based meditation focused around the nature of the Alps and the sounds you see as you encounter the environment. As a college student with a lot of stress from school, social life, and athletics, I found that nature helped serve as a disconnect and a soothing element in my day. Whenever I meditated in class, I always imagined taking a stroll through nature and hearing the sound of water and animals. This meditation was created in order to help me and possibly others to escape their responsibilities for a short time and to take note of what is going on around them. My meditation begins with me instructing the listeners to sit down in a committed posture. However, in order to reduce rigidity and discomfort, I will add audio cues for the listener to remind themselves to keep their spine gently swaying, like the trees blowing in the wind. As they move with the wind, yet are still strong enough to keep their shape. This happens throughout the meditation, with an initial posture cue happening within the first 10 seconds of the meditation. The reasoning behind this element of the meditation can be found in Kabat-Zinn's Wherever You Go, There You Are. Zinn states that sitting with a strong posture increases your mindfulness as you sit with a strong intentionality. Having committed posture that is strong radiates an energy that Zinn states will honor a place of body, mind, and moment. He also states that sitting with a strong intentionality, the body radiates statements of freedom, harmony, and beauty. The traits that I feel are identical descriptors of the Swiss Alps and help the listener harness the experience of the environment to their advantage. Sitting in a solid posture keeps you deeply knowing of what is present, which in other words means being mindful and present in the moment. Here is a short snippet of my cue at the beginning of the meditation.
Place to sit and relax. Allow for your mind and body to settle and begin to close your eyes.
Straighten and elongate your back. Begin your visualization. My meditation begins with the faint sounds of a stream of water in the background and progresses with the sounds of cowbells and that roam around the pastures on the mountains with insects and other wildlife. Focused attention was a major part of my meditation practice, and by citing a variety of neurological studies, I determined that using focused attention is the best way to conduct a mindfulness meditation. One study that determined the efficacy of focused attention is Britain's scientific literacy as a foundational competency for mindfulness instructors. In this article, Britain cites that a mindfulness-based intervention is helpful for the neurological aspect of our mind as meditation increases the function of the prefrontal cortex and strengthens it and therefore increases the function of three important systems that the prefrontal cortex regulates. One of these is the limbic system, the other is the default mode network, and the last one is the brain reward system. A stimulated prefrontal cortex can help combat disorders related to depression, bipolarism, obsessive compulsiveness disorder, and schizophrenia. Focused attention meditation can also help in aid general attention, mood, and emotional reactivity and rumination. I wanted to include these aspects of the meditation because they bring character to the theme of the meditation. The cowbells are a distinct part of the Alps. Not only that, but also having an audio component to facilitate focused attention helps the listener who may have gone distracted to get back on track and focus and forget. In Lutz's Attention Regulation and Monitoring in Meditation, focused attention is considered a forgiving form of meditation which allows the listener to become present after a distraction if they focus on a certain set of stimuli. Another study by Ben Ainsworth and the effect of focused attention and open monitoring meditation on attention network function in healthy volunteers states that focused attention meditation helps aid in executive attention. Now, I will play a piece of our meditation that includes the focused attention stimuli of the cowbells and the water. Another element I will add to the meditation is the body scan. I will instruct listeners to listen to the sensory input that their body is giving them, and by starting from the left foot all the way to the rest of the body. I will allow the listener to feel what his or her body is telling them, as well as allowing them to contract their specific muscles in a specific body part. I will also cue the listeners to pay attention to their breaths and feel their chest rising up and down. Having a body scan is a key aspect of being mindful and present in one's body. I'm going to include this part because it allows the listener to understand what is going on with their body in the present. In Wilson's Medicalizing Mindfulness, he says that a body scan allows the person to pay attention to their body and allowing for things to be what they are. Another reason why a body scan is effective for my meditation can be shown in Holzel's framework in How Does Mindfulness Meditation Work, proposing mechanisms of action from a conceptual and neural perspective. According to Holzel, body awareness through a body scan allowed certain practitioners of the meditation to have enhanced awareness of their body state, as well as greater perceptual clarity of subtle interoception. In other words, the body scan allowed the meditator to be more aware of their body sensations as well as having heightened emotional awareness. When examining the neuroimaging that Holzel used in this study, it can be deduced that the insula in the brain becomes more stimulated, allowing for more intra-body awareness and attention. This allows for the meditator to understand any unusual sensations that their body is telling them and allowing them to be in the moment. Now, I will play a short snippet of the body scan that was found in my meditation. Move your attention to your left leg. Hear what your body is saying. You may have a sensation in your knees, your quadriceps, or your hamstrings. Simply take record and observe. Move upward to your back. If you feel any tightness, record and move on. Feel your muscles in your upper back, your shoulder blades. Contract and let go. Simply record and be mindful of your feelings. The last aspect of my meditation is a visualization of a mountain range. I will instruct the reader to paint a mental picture of the snowy-capped mountains of the Swiss Alps. Kabat-Zinn, in Wherever You Go, There You Are, states that we should emulate the archetypal qualities of mountains, as they allow us to hold the moment with simplicity and purity. The presence of a mountain itself is very humbling, as we see something that is larger than ourselves. Mountains are large and unmoving. Zen states that imagining a mountain helps us realize why we meditate in the first place, which is to let go. Begin your visualization. Imagine a sunny blue sky with dots of feathery white clouds. As you lower your mental gaze slightly, you come across the snow-capped mountain ranges, frightening yet beautiful marvels of nature. A concept of the meditation that the review group believed was good was the visualization of the mountain range. The audio cues I gave during the meditation allowed the listener to effectively imitate the archetypes of a mountain and to become mindful and present. The quality of the meditation was also something my group believed was good. My mic quality, as well as the audio quality of the natural sounds I used, seemed professional and well made. However, there are some aspects of a meditation that need work. My group believed I should have eased into the body scan instead of directly cueing it. This caused them to be unprepared for the body scan and break their focus. An aspect of the meditation I should have done differently is removing some of the focused attention stimuli. At some point, the cowbells were drowned out by the sounds of the insects, which made it harder for the listener to focus on the meditation.